What's good, y'all? Cybando here to answer some Sounds of the Future questions. It's about to be a movie, you know the vibes.
I love you, 508.
You feel me? Cybando, a lot of people call me Bando. I started doing this music shit with engineering. All my friends was rappers, so I had to go hop in the stew, but I didn't want to be one of them niggas. I went to the stew and the engineer didn't do their shit right, so I had to get on that myself. And shit, just been a little journey, and feel me, from the Bronx. So we used to everything out here, you feel me? I'm not gonna lie, like something my brother told me a minute ago, like I used to want to play football and sports and all that, and I was just always average. But when it came to music shit, like I was always good at singing. I liked hearing other type of music, like fucking singing shit other than rapping. Like, so music always just called me. So I felt like music was just made for me in a way. You feel me? Before THBK, that stands for before therapeutic heartbreak. A lot of people don't know that, but I feel like I was just making that music that's that real relatable shit to the point where people like, it's like actual therapy to listen to, you feel me? And that's that heartbreak, that it don't gotta be heartbreak that hurts you, but shit you just relate to, you feel me? So I feel like I was in a time of my life where I just wanted to have people relate to where I was at, because I felt like people been there too. So, you know, that's just a therapeutic heartbreak vibe. And that album is gonna come out probably 2025. So just working on that right now, you know, putting a lot of my emotions and my own pain into that, and my good experiences too, because, you know, love always got ups and downs. Yeah, it's definitely an outlet. Like, for example, I go through some shit in life, I could definitely grab that mic and just try my best to put whatever I'm going through in there. So I used to fuck with people like Juice WRLD heavy because they were able to do that, like make people relate to their content. So that was always been my dream, to make people relate to what I gotta say, because I feel like we in a world where a lot of people don't even know how they feel, and when they hear it, music is the one thing that brings everyone together. You feel me? So I'm trying to just bring more light here. You feel me? Shit. Everyone know I love God, you know, like God done brought me out of the toughest places, you know, and that's my number one best friend, one person I do. And I got a Christian group chat. If anyone want to join that, just, you know, text me and send you the link. But God is really just the best thing that ever happened to me, for real, because I used to be, like I said, you know, my emotions, always in my feelings and shit, but God was the one who took me out, and God's the one who, at the end of the day, is going to make sure I win. And everything just revolves around God at the end of the day. So God really is my number one. For sure. A Boogie always been my number one. But like, as of recent, like Cash, all the Slizzy and them, R2R Mo for sure, went to school with him. But really, that's all I've been listening to. Other than like, I'm not gonna lie, like I listen to One Direction, Harry Styles, singing shit, but like I'm really like all over the place with it, because I like music that relates, like I said, you feel me? So anything that I feel hits the soul, I'll fuck with. But A Boogie and Cash Cobain for sure. Those are them. I would say just, as I said, you know, I'm really close to God, so I try my best to be genuine. And I can see that a lot of people are from the world, so I'm trying to balance that worldly shit with my holy and my God side. And I'm starting to see that a lot of people just don't want to be on that God side. So I kind of just be like, all right, like I keep it over there. I try to stay 100% genuine, everything I do. So I feel like that's just been the hardest thing though, because when you want to work with people and you want to do certain things and they're not really on your timing, it just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to connect with everybody. I think the industry definitely does. I think it's not what a lot of people think, but I think the industry definitely does see people that they could use and definitely be the image and the token that they want to say what they want and do what they want. So that's also why I try to stay as genuine as possible, because I don't want to be playing for someone. I don't want to be doing anything for no one that I don't want to do for myself. So that's definitely a real thing. And I think there are people, like, for example, you see people, rappers and NBA players talking about politics now, and they don't even really know what's going on. So that's a very big example of that. My goals, I feel like I started and I just wanted people to resonate with me. Like I just always wanted people to fuck with me in a way. Like, and I feel like music was the one thing that got people to do that and got people to be like close with me, and for me to build a community of things. So Yeah, like, all right, so I made my company G&D, Ghosts Never Die, and that was to, like I said, I was a kid and I felt like I didn't have a lot of people around. So I wanted to be that person and make a community where people could always have people around. So, for example, music's just a small part of what I really want to do, but I really want to be able to be the help to the people that feel like they never had the help. You feel me? So, hope at the end of the day, because I feel like we just live in a world where there's not a lot of hope, and a lot of people. That's why people pick the world instead of God. You know, so that's my goal, is just to bring people more hope and more love to the world. You feel me? If I could do that with music and make it into a business, I could do that. If I could just do it with music, if I could just do it with business, anyway, but anything I could do to bring hope to the world. Not to have big expectations for real. Like, I would go into shit thinking, oh, this gonna be the best thing, or this might be the worst thing, or shit just not gonna happen. You feel me? But I learned that, bro, you just gotta go and let shit be, and it's either gonna go good or it's gonna go bad, and you gotta learn from it. But at the end of the day, everything is literally a lesson. Like, I went from going to shows where I had to pay $200 to, and no one's there, to open up for Wolfface Joey for free, and I got a full crowd there. So it's like, it's just really like understanding where you're at and learning from where you lost at before. You know, me, I'm really consistent. Like I said, I got my own studio, so I'm always working. I definitely got some Scissor Snoo shit coming. And like I said, Therapeutic Heartbreak, that's my biggest focus right now. But I'm also focusing on the singles that I have ready lined up to drop, doing more music videos. But back to Therapeutic Heartbreak, that's gonna be the biggest thing I drop. And I've been planning this for damn near 2 years. And you know it's real, because I had a girlfriend when I was planning it, and I don't anymore. So that shit's gonna be painful, but it's also gonna bring a lot of joy to people, because, like I said, love is joy, but love is also pain sometimes. So Therapeutic Heartbreak. Well, I think love at the end of the day is sacrifice, and I think that's what a lot of people don't understand about love, because they all just want it me, but love is really you, and that's the equal partnership of it. When one person wants to give themselves and another person want to give themselves, that's how it worked out. But when one person want to take all and one person want to give, it don't work out like that. That's why it gotta be 50-50 at the end of the day. And I think that you can find something genuine, but I think you have to wait for God to bless you with something like that. And you have to go through the trials and tribulations of life in order to find real love, because you have to see what love isn't first. But I think love is definitely real, and I think love is what's gonna carry the human population to higher places, because at the end of the day, that's all we need. That's all we need. And I think we're in a world where people don't want to love, and people have an idea of love is lust. And at the end of the day, God is love. And that's what we need to start spreading. Just keep going. You know, God got you, and you're always gonna go through the trials and tribulations, but that's to see where you really at. You know, that's to see if you really got the heart to do what you want to do, and to see if you really want to go up at the end of the day. And because we all gonna go through these battles in anything you want to do. When I wanted to play sports, there was hard days. When I wanted to make music like today, there's hard days. When I'm in school, there's hard days. So I think that the best thing is to just never give up, because I wanted to give up 2 years ago when I felt like no one listened to my music. Now I got a whole bunch of people listening to my music, and it's a movie. I'm here today. Never would have thought this type of stuff would be happening, but it's happening. And you know, we're not where we really want to be yet, but we going up and up. And I think that the goal is just to gain people, gain a person every day, even if it's a person or two. But as long as you're going from 0 to 1 every day, that's what really matters.
I love you, 508.